Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam. Welcome to another flight sim video. Today I want to talk about flying a new plane that you've never flown before and how can you do that in flight simulation. So this doesn't talk about any particular flight sim, it talks about the planes within. And for me, I find it very easy to fly a plane that I've never flown before. Because I feel like there's 5 foundations of flights that you can apply to understand how to fly any plane in flight sim and do it pretty successfully without any prior knowledge. And I'm going to go through what those 5 foundations are. If you apply these 5 foundations to any new plane, be it the A380, the 747, or even all the way down to a Cessna, you'll be able to get in this plane without any prior experience and get her in the air and fly her successfully. How you land her is another question and not something I'm covering in this video. So the 5 foundations of flight are electrical, hydraulics, fuel, control surfaces, and navigation communication. Every single plane has these 5 foundations built within them, okay? Apart from a couple of ones that are that old, they don't come with communication or navigation. You know, pretty much every single plane has these 5 foundations within it. So if you work backwards, you can understand how to get a plane in the air. You know, like right now I'm flying in the air. Why? Because I've got engines that are giving me thrust to power me into the sky, to elevate me to heights. So getting these engines running is the first step in getting it in the air. So how do you get the engines running? Well, any jet engine or even propeller engine requires fuel. It needs fuel to combust within for the jets to accelerate it off, and for propellers in a similar way, but to spin a turbine instead. So fuel is the key ingredient there. Okay, now to fly a plane you also need hydraulics, because all the control surfaces are usually running along hydraulic cables, but hydraulic fluid as well is kind of needed for your elevators, your ailerons, and electricity for your flaps. So hydraulics and electricity are other essential ingredients. So let's start at the beginning. When you're cold and dark in an airplane, what's the first thing you need? You need power. Power is everything, and you'll either get it from a ground power unit or you'll have an onboard battery that you can fire up. Usually you fire up the battery whilst the ground power unit is connected and then attach the power to it, and so your plane is now being powered by this ground power unit. And once you've powered your plane up, you can set up the lighting and you can set up some initial stuff, but you still can't take off because the fuel, which is sitting in the tank, isn't being fed into the engine. In order for that to happen, you need hydraulics and fuel pumps and electricity. So within every single plane there is an electrical panel. Now, to turn on the power, you've most likely already seen this, but to feed the fuel into the engine you need to activate fuel pumps, and to put hydraulic fuel into lines you need to open up hydraulics, and you need to power them. So once the electrical is established, you're looking for a hydraulic panel or a fuel panel. Once they are established, you have free reign over your aircraft. Your control surfaces will work. You can test them out. And some planes require an additional unit of power to start an engine, either an APU or an air start unit. Once they're plugged up and running, you can start your engines and fire them up, and now you're able to taxi off and take off. Of course, navigation of where you're going is very important, and some planes don't carry any onboard navigation. Most planes do. Most commercial airliners do. As well as that, a communication with the ground to keep in contact. These are the 5 foundations of flight: electrical, hydraulics, fuel, control surfaces, and navigation and communications. So if you've just jumped into a plane that you've got no experience in, look for these panels, because usually they're all grouped together. You can then basically flick on the switches in order that you need and get those engines running. Once your engines are running, you're pretty much in the air already. So that's the 5 foundations of flight. Apply that to any plane and you will be able to successfully take her to the air and fly her. And that is the whole point of this video. Thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget, I give away 50 euros of FLIGHTSIM vouchers every single month. To be in with a chance to win, all you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel, leave a comment below in any one of my FLIGHTSIM videos, and at the end of every single month I go live with a vlog to announce the winner. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.